Hey guys, it's Precious here, and you're watching Divine Duo.
It's your boy Easy.
Okay guys, so in this video, I will be showing you guys some of my problem areas or my least healthiest areas of my hair while I moisturize and seal it. So yesterday I washed my hair and it's pretty, after I washed my hair, I air dried it and I just put oil in it. But I didn't really moisturize and seal it. So I decided to leave it for a video where I can just moisturize and seal my hair while I show you guys my problem areas. This is how I've been wearing my hair lately, in a bun or in a clip like you've seen it. So usually when I get home, I'll moisturize and seal my hair. But today is going to be, it's going to look a little bit more crazy because I just air dried, so it really has no moisture in it right now. So let's get started. Okay, so to moisturize and seal my hair today, I'm gonna be using the olive oil RS hair moisturizer. This is my favorite moisturizer of all time, and I like to put it inside a smaller jar just for like easier application. And I'm also gonna use aloe vera juice and a mixture of oils. So I do use the liquid cream oil method. I find that it works very well for my hair. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And right now I'm just going to split my hair into 5 sections. So let me just section it off real quick. Okay, so now that I have my 5 sections, I can now go on and show you guys the different areas of my hair. So the first section I usually start off with is the back, which is my nape section. And I would have to say my nape is probably the healthiest part of my hair. Now I know we usually say that our stubborn area is the back, but I'm talking about the state of my hair right now. The back is definitely the healthiest part because I pay a lot of attention to the back because I know it's such like a problematic area that can break very easily or like dries out very easily, because the back of my hair is very, very dry. It's very dry, and the natural texture is very coarse and tight. So the back of my hair is definitely I would say a really dry area and an area that I have to focus on. But because I focus on it so much, it's the healthiest. And remember guys, this is the area of my hair where it grows very slowly as well. Okay, now that it's feeling nice and juicified, I just do a little finger combing to get the moisturizer through. And then I'm gonna go in with some oil. Same stuff that we all do. So if you guys are moisturizing and sealing your hair, or you don't have the zeal to do it, come on, do it with me. Get up. Your hair is dry right now, okay? Feel your hair. Feel it. Come on. It's dry. Come on, join me. Alright guys, so the back is moisturized. And like I just told you guys, the back is definitely the healthiest. Although it grows short, I mean, it takes a long time to grow. And although it's a very coarse area and it gets very dry very easily, it's definitely the healthiest because I pay the most attention to it. So there's my nape, guys. Now this area of my hair definitely grows the fastest. It grows the fastest out of all my hair, this whole area. Remember, I called it my glory area. So right now I'm just gonna wet it up a little bit. Do some finger detangling. You know. I try not to use a comb if it's not necessary. If I could just separate it and detangle it myself, I'd rather do that. So right now I'm doing this just to get the shedded hair to come down. And then I'll pull on the ends to see if there's any shedded hair, which there's not much at all because I just washed my hair. Alright, so For some reason, I like the liquid cream oil method because when my hair is a little damp, it seems to absorb the moisture better. And it makes the moisturizing process a little easier. Because I can't work on desert hair, you know? So right now I'm just putting the moisturizer in. And yes, I rub it all up in the new growth. I cannot forget about this back area right here. Now that I've moisturized, I want to talk a little bit about these sections, this glory area section. So one thing I can say about this area is that it grows quickly, it grows fast, but the ends seem to end up looking very sparse in this area. And I don't know if it's because it grows faster than the rest, so it kind of like is exposed more than the rest of my strands of hairs. But the ends just seem to be so fragile in this area. And I could definitely say that for the real back area, like this back area. Because a while back, this area just seemed to, the ends just seem to always look frayed and dry and split. And that's what it is with this area. This area, although it grows quickly, the ends split very easily. Like I find most of the split ends in this area. And it has to also be cut more often. Because if not, it's just gonna grow and start to look very, you know, frayed or, you know, thin. So the thing I really realized about this area is that, yeah, it just seems to be like the strands seem to be not as strong as the back strands. My natural texture in this area is a lot looser than the back. But one thing I have learned about taking care of this particular area of my hair is that I cannot forget to stretch my arm back and get back here. Because one of the things that I learned about me when I deep condition my hair, if I don't remind myself to go reach back here, I'll kind of just worry about the ends and I won't really worry about the hairs that's not getting treated back here. Yeah, so with this area of my hair, I definitely say it's not much. Majority of my problem is in the front, and the least healthiest part of my hair is in the front. So the back is the healthiest so far. The middle is, although it grows quickly, it's not at its healthiest state. No, it's not. And then when I get to the front, you'll really see where my problem is. And the front got subsections. That's how you know it's really a problem. But I'm gonna get to that. Okay, now that this area is feeling good, this same thing like it was on that side, this side, the ends are very like, they seem to just, I have to really pay attention to the ends. Okay, the real problem area. As I was doing before, I'm gonna spray it, get it some flexibility. You can already see the problem, can't you? Yep. And majority of the problem areas that I have in the front are from me. It's just from me. Other protective styles that I did that I didn't really do all the necessary things I had to do to keep it healthy. And it's also like overexposing it. Anyway, now that this is moist, I'm gonna split this into two sections so I can really show y'all what's going on up here. So the front of my hair is like the loosest texture of them all. And it breaks very easily. Like it's very fine. It's very, very fine. But for the most part, I like the front of my hair because it's the easiest to deal with. Like it doesn't get tangled as much as you know, other areas do. And it's just the easiest part of my hair to deal with, like, so you can already start to see my problem areas. So the front area, all across the front, is about this length. All across the front. And then when it comes to this part of it, it's just really damaged. It's not at its best potential at all. Like, I really need to start paying more attention to the front area, because the back area is fine to me. It's so fine to me, but the front is like really, look at this. And then this, you know. But even though the really front area is all this length, for the most part it's healthy. But this right here, this is not healthy at all. Doesn't even look healthy. So yeah, I'm definitely making that a big focus of mine, the front area, because I feel like the other areas I have down packed. I figured out what I need to do to keep it healthy. But the front, it's like a battle. It's really like a battle. Because I like to do certain hairstyles, but then even though I'll try my hardest to deep condition it weekly, moisturize and seal weekly, it still feels like that's not enough. Like, I have to do it more than often, like literally twice a day. So, and then I'll slip up sometimes, you know? I'm not, you know, I don't do it perfectly. I don't do it every single night like I should. So you get the same thing you've seen in that first section. You're definitely going to see it over here as well as on this side. All right, so up here, as I said, the front area is short, just like it was down here. Front areas. And then the top areas are just the ends. I just don't like the way they look. All across the front, I don't like the way it looks. It needs a lot of cutting, that's what it needs. But if I was to cut it, my hair would end up looking crazy. Like, it really would. There's no way I could just cut the front and leave the back. So that's more of a gradual thing I'm trying to work on. And I also need to stop doing protective styles that I know is gonna hinder the health of the front of my hair. I can't, you know, it's a win-lose situation. It's either I want my hair to look good in the weave or the protective style, or I want my real hair to look good without the weave, you know? You can already see how the ends look like they need a good chopping. Ooh, I just can't wait to really get the ends off that I don't like. I really can't wait to. Even though I did a little dust after my relaxer, this past relaxer, I know that there's more that needs to be done. So honestly, what I'm thinking about doing for like the year 2018 is kind of just focusing on maintaining my ends and getting the thickness to fully come out. You know what I mean? Because I still, when my hair is wet, I still have ends that look straight. I still have see-throughness that I really don't want, and I don't want to go further into the journey and get deeper and deeper into the journey and feel like it looks good to have thin ends. And I feel like if I focus on the ends now, it's gonna help me towards where I want to be. You know what I mean? Like, focusing on my ends and making sure that they look even is gonna gradually get me to where I want to be. So I'm not trying to focus on, like, you know, length at all. That's why I keep really trying to focus on keeping my ends looking good, because that's the only way that I'm gonna feel like I'm succeeding on the journey. If I see any ends, thin ends, it really discourages me. So on this side, I just want to show y'all the short area that I have in the front, like I showed you on the other side. You got the front area that's a little short due to leave outs, my fault. And then the long but thin sides. the long but thin sides. Okay, it's long, yes it is, but it's thin. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize this part and show y'all the same thing. So we got the short fronts. We got the short front. Then we got the long sides. Yeah, and it's just like that across the whole front of my hair. And if I might add, I really do enjoy the Texlax Life. Like, I really do like having the fullness that Texlaxness gives me. Like, that was one thing I really do not regret at all. Okay, so my hair doesn't feel like it's something I would want to go through it with a comb. And my hair is saying, please don't comb me. And I won't. If my hair was blow dried, okay, but I air dried, so it's not the flattest as possible. But I'm gonna get my sleek bun going. So I'm just gonna kind of finger detangle it all to the back. So yeah, I really can't wait to get all the levels of my hair to around the same, around the same length. I really can't wait for that. So as you can see, all this hair that's sticking out on the sides and not laying down flat are the front areas. And now you can see why I would want to improve those areas. So now I'm just gonna stop my hair and just put everything back. My ponytail is definitely growing. It's getting longer and it's getting fuller. I really like being Texlax. Did I say that already? Oh, okay. And then I'll put it in a very, very loose ponytail because I'm sleeping with it in a ponytail. So I don't want it to be too tight. And then if it's too loose in the morning, I'll just do it over. So yeah, and usually, but now that I have it moisturized and it feels a little bit more sleeker, when I wear it to work, I usually go like, or when I wear it to school, I just go like this. I turn it inwards and I put a little duck clip on it. And this is how I wear my hair. This is how I wear it. Every day I've been wearing it just like this. That's it. You know what I mean? That's all, guys. You guys seen my hair and the problem areas that I have. They're real. But I'm happy I can document this so that I can look back at it when I have, made some progress with those problem areas. So I can always look back at this and just see where I'm at. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to join the PNP party, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
She did tell me she did feel it, she did feel it, she did feel, she did feel, she did feel you. She did feel the anointing. Anytime where I give out, she did feel the anointing. Feel, she did feel, she did feel, she did feel, she did feel you.